Welcome back to the Free Rocky Nation. Thank you for supporting us and viewing our content. You may want a pen and paper handy today. I'm extremely confident that today's message will impact your family directly. If you have any questions about what you hear today, please email us at freerocky@freerockynation.org. I want to talk about a bill that passed on January 1st of this year. It passed to reduce the prison population. It's called Earned Discretionary Sentencing Credits. You can find it by bill number 730-ILCS 5/3-6-3, section A3. This bill grants the Illinois Department of Corrections Director, Jeffries, the discretion to award either 180 days or 365 days to specific inmates. This award of good time means that the specified amount of time will be deducted from the inmate's sentence. Have you heard about this? Of course you haven't. Director Jeffries has not yet used this power. Director Jeffries has decided to go about granting these sentence credits in the following way. First, he tells the prison warden to review every inmate's behavior and sentence. If the inmate still qualifies for the credit after the review, then the director wants the warden to populate a list of inmates. Once the director receives the list, he will ultimately decide who receives the sentencing credit of either 180 days or 365 days. This method is so problematic. The first issue is that the bill does not contain language allowing the director to delegate any part of awarding sentence credits. The director has taken it upon himself to ask the prison wardens to do this. Secondly, the director has access to the information that he is requesting of the wardens. He doesn't need them to comb through records. While the director is only one person and using the wardens is helpful, it's technically not necessary. Third, the wardens have, in turn, taken it upon themselves to select which inmates will go on the list that they are supposed to forward to the director. They are literally supposed to create a list of names from all the inmates that meet the criteria in the bill. Warden Clark at Illinois River Correctional Center has taken this a step further. She has said that she will not make a list at all. Not only is she overstepping her authority and defying a lawful order from her superior, she said that she is worried about layoffs. Free Rocky Nation, think about how incredulous this is. The prisons are severely understaffed. The correctional officer unions are complaining about low membership rolls. The earned discretionary sentencing credit bill did. Let me start that again. If the earned discretionary sentencing credit bill did decrease the prison population a significant amount, the prisons would not be laying off anyone. They may even reach the proper guard to inmate ratios. When the warden says she is worried about layoffs, here's what she really means. She's worried about the guaranteed overtime. The prisons are understaffed right now. Every correctional officer that is currently employed has to work mandatory overtime. Mandatory overtime takes a correctional officer with a 5-digit salary to a 6-digit salary. How? Because the officers are paid hourly for overtime and they still receive their regular 40-hour work week salary. As a caveat, former Governor Bruce Rauner caught on to this scheme. He immediately hired several new officers. Notice how Rauner did not get a second term as Illinois governor. If you haven't taken notes up to this point, you may want to start. The Earned Discretionary Sentencing Credit Bill lists the following criteria for inmates. They may receive up to 180 days to individuals serving a sentence of less than 5 years, up to 365 days awarded to individuals serving a sentence of 5 years or more. Individuals with good conduct can receive these credits. Good conduct includes, but is not limited to, compliance with the rules and regulations of IDOC, service to IDOC, service to a community, or service to the state. I would like to feature an inmate named Terrion Butler. Here's his background. Terrion, born in 1988, is originally from Chicago. He was arrested in Cook County. While in the Cook County jail, he received a separate charge. His first charge carried a sentence of 10 years. The second charge carried a sentence of 4 years. He was ordered to serve a mandatory 85% of the first charge, which comes out to be 8.5 years. He was ordered to serve a mandatory 50% of the 4-year sentence. He went to prison in 2013. In total, he will serve 10.5 years. His projected release date would be mid-2023. Director Jeffries could award Terrion the 180-day sentence credit to be applied to Terrion's second charge. If he did, Terrion would be out right now. If Terrion received that credit today, he would be released today. Is Director Jeffries going to do it? No. Has the warden submitted Terrion's name? No. Does Terrion meet the criteria for the Earned Discretionary Sentencing Credit? Yes, he absolutely does. So why isn't Warden Clark submitting his name? Oh, right. Potential layoffs, which I may add are not a part of the language of the bill. Terrion is an artist with mad drawing skills. He spends his days creating custom greeting cards for the other inmates. He would be an incredible asset to any advertising agency, art gallery, or animation studio. Why is this young man wasting his best years and talent in a cell? He very much wants to contribute to society. I even have some of his artwork. He has drawn me as a guardian angel / fairy godmother. So here is the greeting card that he used, and here is the drawing that he made. And the caption in the card says, "You are very much appreciated." While Terrion waits for the respective authorities to pull their heads out of their you-know-whats, he applied for a transfer to a work release center in June of 2022. The prison counselor told Terrion that his transfer approval needed a signature. Counselor didn't say who or when that would happen. Personally, I think it was a move to let Terrion have hope so they can crush him later. I think Terrion caught on, though. When Terrion gets out, he would like to build a family with his life partner, Monique. He would like to be a father to her 2 children. Instead of being a man of the house, he is stuck in the big house, and you and I are stuck paying the bill. Releasing Terrion would save Illinois taxpayers $12,000 this year. Does the remaining 6 months of Terrion's sentence seem worth it? Is it worth the $12,000? Do those babies deserve 6 months less of a father figure in their lives? Does Monique deserve 6 more months of struggle when she could have a partner? Should we really waste 6 more months of this man's life and talent? What do we get out of it if we do? Should there be consequences for breaking the law? Yes. My question to everyone is not, should someone be punished? My question is, when has the punishment been served? I firmly believe that reaching the purpose of the sentence is not connected to the date at which the sentence ends. What Warden Clark and Director Jeffries are doing is called abuse under the color of law, and it is illegal. Link in the transcript if you want to read more about that. In addition to abuse of their respective authorities, the wardens and director are mismanaging the procedure for awarding sentence credits. Then this mismanagement causes tax dollars to be spent when they could be saved. If you want to do something about it and you live in Illinois, write or email your assemblyman. Again, check the transcript for a link to find your assemblyman. If you live outside of Illinois, you can contact the Illinois Governor's Office of Constituent Affairs or Illinois' U.S. congressional members. Also, there are links in the transcript for those as well. Terrion is currently housed at Illinois River Correctional Center, inmate number M07422. Illinois River's address is P.O. Box 999, Canton, Illinois 61520. Write to him. Terrion has not asked for anything from me except to share his story. If you want to send art supplies or any kind of gift to Terrion, you must send them through JPay. JPay is an app that lets you safely and quickly send money to your incarcerated loved ones. As a reminder, you can only mail letters or books to inmates. Nothing else can be mailed to them, including money orders, checks, or writing supplies. Subscribe to the Free Rocky Nation on YouTube. Hit that notification bell so you stay up to date with our latest videos. Listen to the Free Rocky Nation on Amazon Music, Google Podcast, iHeartRadio, iTunes, Pandora, and Spotify. Follow us on Instagram. Email us with your questions, comments, or experiences at freerocky@freerockynation.org. We would love to share the story of your incarcerated loved one. Don't forget to visit our blog at freelarryrockyharrisx2.com. Like us on Facebook at Larry Rocky Harris 1959. Buy my dad's books on Amazon. You'll find titles such as Never Ending Nightmare, chronicling his sham trial that brought him the 65-year sentence. 100 Filthy Raunchy Jailhouse Jokes. 100 More Filthy Raunchy Jailhouse Jokes. And The Prisoner's Guide to Filing and Winning Grievance. Dad's third joke book is coming. Be looking out for it.